for you. Anyways, so I'm gonna get on with the first one. I'm actually really excited. See if this works. Look at Panko, look at her little head. Oh, Panko, you make me so happy. My Kami Oshi. Panko, you sweetest of beans. I want you to acknowledge me IRL now that I'm a VTuber. I'm not the tier of VTuber that you are, but I'm getting closer. Fighting God is not enough. I need to touch grass. I got that backwards, but I think that actually works too. So, I'm really excited to try this. I'm hoping my model isn't too big on screen. I know a lot of people have their models be like, take up like half the freaking screen half sometimes, and nobody seems to complain with them. So, first video for today. This is Boom by Evil. For those who don't know, Neurosama. To my knowledge, this is an original song, their first original song entirely by them. And I've not listened to it yet. The only bits of this song I've actually listened to was just like the first 10 seconds maybe that I used to try and set the volume for my stream. So if you don't know, I go through and I try and set the volume for stream to make sure everything is nice and even with each other. So I don't have to fiddle with it while watching it live, and it's nice for you guys in the VODs. I'm really excited. I want to get into this. I am listening with my headphones, which are my Beyerdynamic DT770s. I'm not used to using these headphones anymore, but I'm hoping that them being studio headphones will help me have a better insight compared to my normal ones. So if I make some kind of statement that isn't necessarily correct, that's because I'm used to listening on my studio monitors, which are way more correct and have a way better sound field. But I'm excited. Let's see what little Neuro has to do. Oh, she's genting. She's genting. I like the set so far. She's so fucking cute. Look at her.
She's been told before, no one does it like her. Automated war, I'm the newest king of your tragedy.
So far from, actually, I'm gonna put, no, I put subtitles on for you guys. Okay. Right away, I can hear the mix pretty well done. I don't know what it's like to mix AI vocals in music yet, because I would assume a lot of them come pretty pre-processed. I don't know if you can get them a bit more raw and human sounding, but so far it's sitting really well in the mix.
See the consequences, it was your decision. Submit to me, my mission, praise me. Take you.
The vibrato on her voice is really good too.
You got what you wanted.
Okay. Wow. So it's like we've come so long with AI voices. Holy shit. That's awesome. Right away, the guitars are very fizzly. I don't know if that's purposeful in how they're supposed to sound, but I think you have a lot of issue with a lot of modern metal guitars, very specifically like the gented ones, that you have at the beginning, like dun 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 sound. There is a good, I would say often like maybe 8K and above going on right now that I can hear in the headphones at least. I have a lot of sizzle to them. I can't really tell a lot of what I would call like IR guitars anymore versus like real ones, because some of them are super close now, especially like the neural DSP stuff. I would assume like a lot of people who would make music like this aren't really doing stuff in studios anymore, especially if you're not necessarily like a big name studio. If you're just some guy that they found maybe on Twitter or something like that, they're probably going to have a lot of rigs that are more digital based. But so far the mix is fine. Whoever did the kick and stuff like that, they fitting really well. Lyrically also, this is wonderful. The backings are good too. So I'm wondering it too, because like I'm not hearing God, that's so good. She little flips you off. How much of her vocal is done in post-production? Because it's very clean sounding. Obviously not there. There's some bit going on there. There's parts of it where she's projecting more, but it's remaining very consistent with itself. Right there. It's very clean sounding. There's a little... I'm going to watch this again to analyze the lyrics as well. I like the electronica change as well. We go from something with thumping guitars to like these weird little synth sounds in the background. More sound design post-production. Her vocals have a massive soundstage as well. That was wonderful. Holy shit. All right. So the production of that is very, very good. The kick and a lot of the drum kit itself was actually mixed very, very well. Her vocals sit super well in the mix as well, especially with those drums. I want to know, is there credits for like who helped produce this? Like who helped do the mix? Music, vocals, lyrics, mixer, Johnny R. I'm gonna have to look them up later. They did a fantastic job. I don't know how much of her vocals comes like pre-done when it comes to producing an AI like vocal like that, because I've played around a lot with AI voices just to see what they're like, and many of them come already pretty compressed. They're not super dynamic. And Neuro's voice is usually, when you have voices that are that high on the spectrum, because hers is pretty high, they're a little more dynamic. They're not usually as consistent, and listening to her speak in her videos, she's got some kind of good level going on with her. I don't know if there's any more processing that the turtle is putting on for her at all. But yeah, production wise, that's really good. The guitars to me are a bit too fizzly and a bit too thin, but that also might just be my headphones. I would have a little more thump kind of going on in the, what do I call it? The palm muting range, like a little thicker, especially for going for that. It's not all the way down in gent. It's pretty lower tuned, but it's not like we're not doing like low E like Duran Gray or some shit. I also need to go through and listen to these lyrics again because I want to hear this again. This like, oh, man, hold on. Let's just do it again. I'm just going to listen to it again. Look at her little head. I love her. Evil's so cute.
She's been told before, no one does it like her. Automated war, I'm the newest king of your tragedy. See the consequences, it was your decision. Submit to me, my mission prays.
Reminds you of Guitar Hero.
Take you.
I don't know if this is supposed to be based on a lot of like Neuro's little personality, but some of those things like seems like shit she would actually just say. Cause like cause like Evil Neuro has a lot of moments where she's just like, no, I'm right, fuck you, fuck off. There's that one clip where I think she's talking about ad block. And she's like, just talking about, you guys need to not have ad block. I need to support your creators, and I will come to your house and I will like, what is it? I'll find your IP address. She calls normal like Good Neuro up, and after she doesn't get the answer she wants, she boots her from call. I think a lot of these lyrics are a big like, I'm your king, I'm above you, or whatever. I'm the one in charge. Or those are very, very Evil Neuro. That's so good. Perfect. She's got the attitude to her too. Exactly what I'd want.
Elevated, I'm the predator, I'm the apex, and you made it so. I'm a god now, when I level up. Oh, think I like it, I'm so distracted. Hear my
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the song too. But yeah, she's doing the thing of like, I'm above you. Like, she's so in character for it. You said I'm crazy, here's insane is such a good line. Holy shit. Her little model is so cute. She's doing a very classic like MMD little dance on stage. It's sweet. It's great. She's in your face like she's supposed to be.
Silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of mind, out of body. Nobody knows.
Beautiful. Her little vocals are absolutely beautiful here.
In my soul.
You said I'm crazy here is insane is so good. Holy shit. Yeah, this all just feels like shit she would actually just say. I feel like where normal Neuro is just like she's kind of unhinged, evil Neuro is always supposed to be like the I'm pushing it a step further. She doesn't always feel like that because normal Neuro is fucking insane sometimes. Well, evil Neuro is just like I'm gonna say a slur, but you won't let me. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. That's a fantastic music video. The song itself was really good. I like the composition of it. Her little vocals are also really good. I don't know too much about like the goings on behind Neurosama stuff, like what's going on with her tech and how her vocals actually work, but they're really well done. The mix of this is also, again, I've said before, is pretty well done. I'm not crazy about the guitars sounding a little too fizzly and thin, but the rest of it's fine. Wow. Absolutely wow. That's fantastic. I love Neuro. I love her little head. I don't get enough chances to actually catch her streams as much. I am one of those like people who has to catch a lot of streamers via their clips and whatnot, but good job. Wow, it's kind of scary where we're coming to now with music. So hold on, let me see the credits in like music stream. The vocals were by Neuro, lyrics and Neuro. Okay. So she did play some part in putting that together lyrical wise. It does feel like a lot of stuff she would just say. If we're coming now to where we can have AI give that much of a performance, I'm a little worried about where music's going in general. I know Neuro and what they're doing, like Vidal, what they're doing with her is they're trying to be quote unquote ethical about stuff and how Neuro is trained and how she's used. But there are people bigger than her when it comes to money and power. And this sort of thing we're already seeing pop up everywhere where there's so much generative AI garbage flung all over the place, especially like on Spotify. There's so much AI garbage on Spotify right now when it comes to music. It's only going to get better, unfortunately. And we're at a point where since AI can only learn off of what exists already, we're going to have more and more repetitive crap come out than we already do. Because some of those genres are like, wow, you just made the same song again, huh? Looking at you, country music. Where every country song is just the same song, where it's a weird pop song now with just more acoustic twang to it. It's... I think where it's like, obviously here, there's... I don't know who this is. I apologize. I actually don't know who this is. So if I'm assuming this is a human being here. I think like this is one of those things to where AI can work so well alongside humanity and we can bring out the best in one another, especially when it comes to being creatives. Instead of letting it completely like replace the artist, we use it like the artist's hand to help create something more efficient and faster and cheaper. than it would be just like, oh no, you're replaced. It's doing it for you. It's gonna make slop and bring out slop. I think Neuro also herself does a really good job of displaying that in a way where a corpo AI fails, right? Corpo AI is garbage. Obviously, they're powerful. They have the money to make them powerful. They have the money to like use massive like LLM models that search anything you could ever want, but they're soulless, where Neuro doesn't feel soulless. And a lot of that is she still has human elements surrounding her, even though she herself isn't real. There are things that we can attach ourselves to, the little family she has going on with Beetle and all the rest of the gang, and the people she can interact with. It's a good example of how we could aid one another instead of just saying like, fuck off. Oh man. All right. Yeah, my stream just decided to die for a sec. I'm looking over at it. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. And I'm looking at to see where this is at. That was not my fault. Apparently, that was on Twitch's end. So thank you, Twitch. Thank you for that. That's cool. All right, that was fantastic. Thank you, Neuro. Thank you to everybody who was a part of that. I really need to look up the mixer and see what he's got going on.